He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You've got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Count the basket.
Wow, did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
Here's Wade. Ball with a steal. Here's Miller. Shots blocked. Ball stolen. And they're on the run. Here's Salong. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wade. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Outside Curry. Now, here is James. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 7.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Salong gets it to go.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Davis from long range. Here's Williams. Pass to Salong. Fires the 3. Rebound by Stoudemire. Curry with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Stoudemire. No good with the triple. And here's Curry. A deep 3. Wade, that's good. He's got 9.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. The best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
Ball no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Davis. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Miller. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Here's Wade. And stolen by Williams. Back to Miller. The 3. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Here's James. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Reed. This one for 3. Rebound by Stoudemire.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Right side Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Wade. 9 points in the game. Here's Curry. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
To the wing, right side. Here's Brewer. And the three off target. Here's James. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now right. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Here's Stoudemire. Off target from outside. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Los Angeles Lakers leading by 5. And we'll be back right after. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Davis can't hit. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
It's Beasley on the wing. The three ball. And the three-pointer goes.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
With the drive. Pass to Kamari. Fires for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Outside Curry. Here's Wade. Goes back up. And they get it back. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
And here's Wright from the arc. Drops in the 3. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Beasley for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
From downtown, it doesn't go for him. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Kamari. Takes a 3. And Davis with the block.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Brown. Curry from deep three-point land. Reed with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, man.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And here's Wright from the arc. Here's Lobo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
So both teams making some changes here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Back to Beasley. Pass to Stoudemire. Out to Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Lets a 3 fly. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Pass this along. Williams up top. Nifty move. Here's Salone. The 3. Right side Green. Doncic outside. A minute 9 left in the first half. They can't stop the run with that one. And it's Ball off the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And that one falls for Ball. Who poked away. Inside. Here's the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Here's Williams. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Tatum with a screen. Pass to Beasley. Misses the 3. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one. $30 left to play in the half. And Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Beasley for 3. Nails it from 3. Beasley's got 11 points in the quarter. Williams with the screen. And here's Ball. Up and over Doncic. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Los Angeles Lakers up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry with it. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Miller outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Stolen by Ball. The 3 is up. LeBron with the rebound. Tipped away. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Pass to Curry. Out to James. Second chance effort. And they'll get another chance. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Thor. Here's the 3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Reed. Here's Thor. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Reed for the tie. Miller on the wing. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Here's Thor.
Out of bounds. Playing team ball.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James. And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance. Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Three-pointer, no good. To the paint. Here's Green. It's deflected. They get it back. It's good on the putback. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. They get it back. Pass to Salah. Four on the clock. Back to Reed. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's Wade. 19 points in the game. Left side, Green. Clock at 6. They set the screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team. At the line.
And both free throws good for Green. Now here's Wright. Pass to Brewer for three. Pure from three-point range. Brewer's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. James, right side. To the right side. Here's Wallace. Blocked! .125 left in the third quarter here. Here's Brewer. From deep. Davis with a rebound. Pass to James. Here's LeBron. Back to Wallace. Right side, Davis. Back to Wallace. Knocks it loose. Over Reed. Wallace misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Right, attacking. Outside Reed. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
LeBron, a smooth operator inside. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Left side, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now right. Here's Brewer. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Ball. Williams with the screen. Three-pointer. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
With his size and quickness, Ball's pull-up is unstoppable.
Outside Davis. On the wing, Curry. Davis, a screen. Pass to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Williams with the block.
Awaiting ball. Into the lineup for your home team, number 2.
Here's Ball. Out to the wing. The floater from the arc. Knocked away. Here's Wade. Offline with a 3. Driving in. Pass to Thor. Ball outside. The kick out to Williams. No good on the triple. Here's Stoudemire. And they're pushing it up. Here's Thor. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Curry surveys. Out to the right wing. Pass to Stoudemire. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Stoudemire's gotten his first points in this one.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Outside, Williams. Here's Salon. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From outside the arc. Curry splashes it in.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
To the middle. The kick out to Ball. Puts up a deep three. Lively grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Wade. No good. That would have tied it. Miller outside. Williams with the screen. Right wing. Takes the three. Salon, no good. Here's Stoudemire. Goes up from the top of the key. Lively shot is off.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Curry. The kick out to Ball. Here's Miller. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Hits the trifecta.
And just a huge answer right there with a three of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Pass to Salon. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Beasley. Here's Wallace. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brewer. Drains the triple.
The vision is elite. LaMelo finds his man for the bucket and a great feed by the youngster.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Ball with it. Pass to Brewer. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Brewer's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside Tatum. The three-pointer off the mark. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball no good.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Puts up a three. Sinks the tray.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,